Right, we've got wild rice and spring water. And over here we've got chickpeas that have already been soaked overnight, and then I changed the water and washed them and then added new water and brought it to a boil. That's all you missed so far, but then just really getting started. I'm going to stick this in the tripod really quick, and then let's see, just get it tripoded up and then I can move. All right. All right, so I'm going to take this off. Also, I'm covering this back up, and I've got a timer going for an hour and 36 minutes. So that's a long time. I want to boil I set the timer for 2 hours for the chickpeas but usually they don't take that long, especially if you have soaked them overnight first, like I did. If you're watching this, give me a thumbs up. All right, so then we've got the spring water and wild rice in here. And I've got a bunch of seasonings. Oops, kicked the tripod already. First, I'm going to add some sea salt. Also, I'm going to add some ginger. I'm going to use the powder, but I would usually use the fresh ginger for this. But I think I'm out. And I just put the heat on this, but I'm adding. Oh man, that's about to. This is about to boil over back here, so I had to crack the lid. And then cayenne. I'm going to season this more later, but I just want to start with some seasoning so that, because wild rice is very earthy tasting. Also, I've got some organic onion powder. And habanero powder. Then I've got some secret. You know what it is? Now I've got some some thyme, organic thyme. And one more thing for now. Bay leaf. You could add 2, but I'm running out. Woo! Smells good. All right, so I'm just gonna let this cook for about, the wild rice is gonna take probably at least 40 minutes. It has been soaked already. If it hadn't been soaked, it would take even longer. But while that's cooking, I'm going to start chopping some onions and let's see. You lower this. All right. I already have some prepared. Got some red pepper and some red onion. And I might use more than this. Hello! This knife needs sharpening for New Year's. Can't start the new year with a dull knife. All right. These are gonna go in to whatever Fit said, I love your videos, recipes. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. I love you too. Thank you. I appreciate that. And it's been a while since I cooked live. So let me see if I can hold the camera and do this all at once. Right. All right, so no, don't use the blade of the knife if you didn't know. Use the back of it. All right, well, I'm just going to pretty much leave that for now, and I'm going to cut the red pepper while that is And it's a Dutch oven and it's pretty heavy. And then these are going crazy. I'm cooking those separately. Let's see. These are left over from something, so. Right. Smells like I added too many herbs, but I don't think I did. All right, let me see what's next. I would probably add much more bell pepper than that. If you're tuning in, give me a thumbs up. I would usually add more peppers. I don't know if I have a plan right now. I already added some sea salt. I already added a bunch of herbs and spice. There's some other things I'm gonna add later. But at the bare minimum, it could be done if it was just left to cook on low for like 30 more minutes. But it's gonna thicken up a lot from the wild rice. And then I'm gonna add the chickpeas I'm gonna dump that water out that they're cooking in first and put it in here later, but I'm gonna do a bunch of other stuff to it, but not right now. So, ooh. I've got something. Man, my nose is running from I think from the habanero and the cayenne boiling. All right, I've got something else to cut up. Let me see, let me move you back. Jeez. I'm gonna put this lid back on. And also I'm gonna turn this down. Can you see this? Let me see. I'm gonna turn it down. Okay. All right. I'm just going to use, instead of using the knife, I already baked this. I'm going to, oh, it's got a sticker on it. Just going to leave it on. I'm just going to use this vegetable peeler to peel it. You could use a knife though. And everybody tuned out. No. All right, just about done with that. You can eat the skin of this, but I don't want to. Stuff's falling on the floor. All right. Get this all out of the way. It's impossible to do with the camera in the way. And the lighting is terrible. Be right back. All right. See if I can do it under these circumstances. Which is filming. Is the circumstance. Oh no. Wild rice is overflowing. That's fine. This was already baked for like 40 minutes or an hour, or until soft. All right. Just gonna pretend like I'm not throwing it all over the floor. I wouldn't usually have put everything in so early, but since I'm doing a live video, I didn't want to wait around. So I would have just put the onion and waited, and then I would have added the pepper and squash like 10 minutes before it's done. But this is fine, everything's gonna cook together. I'm gonna put the lid back on, and then I'm gonna add a couple little, I'm gonna taste it now, I guess, just to see how much more salt it needs. Wow, spicy. It's pretty flavorful. I'm gonna put a little drizzle of something secret. And then I'm gonna put some sea salt. All right, let's see if that was enough. Let's see if that was enough sea salt. I mean, this still needs to cook down for like, or the wild rice still needs to cook for a significant amount of time. I can feel how hard it is, and this will all thicken up but let me just see the... Wow, that's good. All right. It's extremely flavorful. So it's almost, I don't want to overpower it, so I'm just going to leave it for now, and I'm going to let that cook on low. And then when the chickpeas are done, I'm going to strain them out. And let me see here. All right, these have been in there for like 48 minutes so far. They're gonna go for another hour, but I doubt they'll take that whole time. Whenever they get super soft, well, I'll just try one now and see. All right, let me see. They don't look done yet because like when they're really soft, they like explode. They might be there. Let me try really quick. Wow. It's actually pretty soft. Because I soaked them overnight, they only took 48 minutes? It's crazy. Well, these are pretty much done. So they don't need another hour. There's no seasoning at all in there, which is good because that was almost too seasoned. And then that will help. I'm going to dump all of that in here, and it will help calm it down a little bit. But that's just gently boiling, very slightly. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep this going for several. I'm not gonna add the chickpeas into it yet, but I won't wait that long. But it's almost done. Like most of the work is done. Now I just have to wait until the wild rice is so cooked that it turns all the way inside out and curls up in a ball. That's how you know the wild rice is done. It'll like split in half and curl inside out, like almost like a tiny popcorn. So if it's still looking all straight and pointy, then it's not done. It has to like break and curl up, and then it's done. All right, I'm gonna put the lid back on so it can cook. It's almost like pressure cooking in there with that heavy lid. And then I'm gonna pretty much turn these off because there's no reason to waste energy. Put the lid back on. Then I'm just gonna strain that out and dump out all the water that it's cooking in. I don't want any of that water that these are cooking in to get into that. So that's pretty much it. It's been a 30-minute video. I pretty much got it exactly to the saltiness and level that I wanted it to already. Just need that wild rice to cook, and then I'm gonna dump that in. And I might actually serve it with avocado on top is a good way to cool it down, give it a little bit of a cream. And then you can put fresh herbs on top optionally as well. But I'm going to cut the video here because I just have to wait at this point. This will thicken up and become cloudy and thick and almost white when the wild rice is all done. All right, if you're watching this in the replay, give me a thumbs up and leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know what you want me to cook in the next one. I'm working on a bunch of stuff behind the scenes. Editing another book right now. This one is not a cookbook. I'm editing, it's like a personal development book. I've been talking about it on my Instagram. If you want to follow me, I'm at alkaline_chef. And I will be publishing that as a paperback soon, hopefully by the end of the year. I'm on page 90 of 130 editing. So I could finish editing it today or tomorrow. And then once I finish editing it, all I have to do is find the cover design. I designed it several years ago, so I just have to find that on my hard drive or something, and then I'll release it probably as an ebook first. So for all the people that have already got my cookbook, I appreciate you and have left. I have gotten a lot of good feedback on that, and I appreciate it. And then this next book is not a cookbook, but I do have more recipes that I could potentially publish, but I have like 3 other books total on my computer. One of them I'm almost done editing, so I'm going to be publishing a lot more books in the future. It's either going to be in the next couple weeks or at the beginning of 2025. So stay tuned for that and follow me on Instagram if you want to see when. I'm sure I'll announce something on here. So subscribe on here as well. And in 20 minutes, probably, I'm going to be eating this. And then I'll probably be posting a picture of it on Instagram. All right, thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate it. Let me know what you want to see in the comments section, and I will see you in the next video. Have an amazing day on purpose. Peace.